There are tons of recipes passed down from grandmas and grandpas that are actually pretty successful. Balsamic vinegar or red wine placed in a glass, cover the top with saran wrap, and poke a few holes in the top so that the flies can get in, but will have a much harder time getting out. This is actually incredibly successful. There's two things that are really important to keep in mind with fruit flies. One is that capturing them is not identifying or remediating the source. And as well, it is really easy to reintroduce fruit flies into your space. So, with any flying insect, what you want to think about is not so much what you are currently dealing with, but where are they coming from? And flying insects are attracted to certain sources and they will continue to keep coming regardless of what you kill inside. And flies are such prolific breeders that they will be able to repopulate faster than you can kill them. So it's really important to identify why you have the flies in your home and address that rather than focus your energy on just catching and killing them as you see them. So with that in mind, there's two important things. One, fruit flies are capable of coming in from outside. So, depending on where you live, you want to think about if you have trash containment really close to your windows or up against the side of your home. You also want to consider if you're near a restaurant or an eatery of any kind. Most likely, these are going to be the source of your fruit flies and not you yourself. And when that's the case, you want to again look at how they're getting in. Most likely, it's going to be through your windows or following in through your front door when you come home. Look at all of your windows very carefully. Make sure all of the screens are shut tight if you have screens, and make sure that the screens are in good repair and don't have any openings or rips in them. If you notice looking at the walls outside of your door when you're coming home, whether you live in a house or an apartment, and you see that there are flies outside, flies are quite capable of just following us in every time we open the door. In which case, you should try and focus your catching methods outside of the home and instead of inside. What most people don't realize is that a large percentage of our produce that we bring home with us already has fruit fly eggs on it. So when we have chronic fruit fly problems at home, it's usually an indication of how we are storing our own produce. Most forms of citrus, anything tropical, there's a good chance that it already has fruit fly eggs on it, whether it's from where it was grown, the warehouse it was stored in, the truck it was transported in, or the grocery store. These are all areas in which, after the fruit has been originally treated, it can become reinfested. So it's really important for all produce and citrus that you bring home that you clean it thoroughly in the sink using a scrub or that you keep it refrigerated. Doing both of these two things will help to destroy eggs and keep them from hatching. As well, it's equally important that when you're done with the produce, if you have rinds or anything left over, it's important to either store it in your freezer or dispose of it outside of your home as soon as possible. You can take a banana, peel it, and eat it, and throw the peel in your garbage, and you can still have fruit flies that will hatch off of that banana peel. So get rid of that banana peel or freeze it as soon as you can.